The Colossus of the East, a glimpse behind the curtain. China's cities are a spectacle of modernity. Skyscrapers pierce the sky, reflecting the nation's rapid urbanization and economic growth. These towering structures symbolize ambition and progress, standing as testaments to the country's engineering prowess and architectural innovation. Bullet trains crisscross the land at breathtaking speeds, connecting distant cities and regions with remarkable efficiency. These marvels of modern transportation not only showcase China's technological advancements, but also its commitment to infrastructure development. Factories hum with relentless energy, producing goods for the entire world. The assembly lines never stop, driven by a workforce that is both skilled and tireless. This industrial might has positioned China as the world's manufacturing hub. This is the China we have come to know, a colossus of economic might, poised to dominate the 21st century. Its industrial areas are bustling with activity, a clear indication of its economic prowess and global influence. But behind this dazzling facade, a different story is unfolding. In the shadows of prosperity, there are signs of strain and struggle. The glittering exterior hides the challenges that lie beneath. A story of mounting financial pressures, government overreach, and a growing exodus of businesses. Small enterprises are closing their doors and office spaces are left vacant, painting a stark contrast to the booming image often portrayed. The Chinese economic miracle, it seems, is facing its most serious challenges yet. The financial district buzzes with a sense of urgency, as stock market trends reveal underlying vulnerabilities. This essay will delve into the complex factors reshaping China's economic landscape. Experts are analyzing data, and business leaders are in intense discussions, trying to navigate the turbulent waters of the current economic climate. We will examine the plight of local governments, the impact of offshoring, and the escalating trade war with the United States. These elements are crucial in understanding the broader picture of China's economic trajectory. Ultimately, we will explore the implications for China's future and its role in the global order. The outcome of these challenges will not only shape China's destiny but also have far-reaching effects on the global economy. The crushing hand of local extortion. Across China, local governments are grappling with a mounting debt crisis. Years of excessive spending on infrastructure projects and social programs have left many provinces struggling to stay afloat. To make matters worse, China's slowing economy has reduced tax revenues, further straining their finances. Desperate for cash, local officials are resorting to increasingly aggressive tactics to extract funds from businesses. Arbitrary fines, tax audits, and demands for donations have become commonplace. Foreign companies, once welcomed with open arms, are now facing increased scrutiny and pressure. This predatory behavior is stifling entrepreneurship and discouraging investment. Both domestic and foreign firms are finding it increasingly difficult to operate in this climate of fear and uncertainty. The very engine of China's economic growth is being choked by the heavy hand of the state. The global exodus companies fleeing China's embrace. For decades, multinational corporations have flocked to China, lured by its vast pool of cheap labor and its promise as a manufacturing powerhouse. But the tide is now turning. An increasing number of companies are choosing to relocate their operations to other countries. Several factors are driving this exodus. Wages in China have been steadily rising, eroding the country's cost advantage. The trade war with the United States has created uncertainty and increased tariffs, and concerns about intellectual property theft and forced technology transfer persist. Southeast Asian nations like Vietnam and Thailand are emerging as popular alternatives, offering lower labor costs and more favorable trade agreements. India and Mexico are also attracting investment, capitalizing on their proximity to major consumer markets. This shift in the global manufacturing landscape has profound implications for China's long-term economic prospects. China's tech struggle, stumbling in the lower atmosphere. China has set its sights on becoming a global leader in advanced technologies, such as artificial intelligence, robotics, and renewable energy. However, its progress in certain low-altitude sectors, such as drones and logistics, has been surprisingly sluggish. Despite significant government investment and a burgeoning domestic market, Chinese drone companies have struggled to compete with global giants like DJI. Similarly, in the field of logistics, China has yet to produce a company that can rival the efficiency and global reach of FedEx or UPS. This underperformance in key technological areas raises questions about China's ability to innovate and adapt in rapidly evolving industries. It also highlights the challenges of replicating success in sectors that require sophisticated software, advanced materials, and a high degree of international collaboration. Section 5. The Semiconductor Struggle, choking China's technological ambitions. Microchips are the lifeblood of the modern economy, powering everything from smartphones and laptops to cars and airplanes. China, despite being the world's largest consumer of semiconductors, remains heavily reliant on foreign suppliers for its most advanced chips. This dependence has become a strategic vulnerability for China, particularly as the US has imposed increasingly stringent export controls on semiconductor technology. The US government has barred American companies from selling advanced chips and chip-making equipment to Chinese firms, citing national security concerns. These restrictions are aimed at crippling China's ability to develop cutting-edge technologies with military applications, such as artificial intelligence and hypersonic weapons. However, they are also having a ripple effect across China's broader tech industry, hindering innovation and slowing economic growth. Section 6. Trade War 2.0, a new era of economic conflict. The trade war between the United States and China, initiated during the Trump administration, has entered a new and more dangerous phase. What began as a series of tariffs and counter-tariffs has now evolved into a multifaceted conflict that spans various sectors and industries. Gone are the days of tit-for-tat tariffs on soybeans and steel. The initial skirmishes over agricultural products and raw materials have given way to a broader and more complex struggle. The conflict has escalated into a full-blown technological Cold War, with both sides vying for supremacy in strategic industries. This includes areas such as artificial intelligence, 5G technology, and advanced manufacturing. The Biden administration has maintained and even expanded upon many of the Trump-era trade policies, including tariffs and export controls. These measures are aimed at curbing China's technological advancements and protecting American intellectual property. It has also sought to rally allies in Europe and Asia to pressure China on issues such as intellectual property theft and forced technology transfer. This coalition building is a strategic move to present a united front against China's economic practices. This new era of economic conflict is reshaping global supply chains and forcing countries to choose sides. Companies are reconsidering their manufacturing bases, and nations are reevaluating their trade relationships. The stakes are high, as the outcome of this competition will determine not only economic dominance, but also the balance of power in the 21st century. The world watches closely as these two superpowers navigate this complex and high-stakes economic battlefield. Section 7. The unraveling of global supply chains. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed the fragility of the global supply chains that have come to define the modern economy. Lockdowns and disruptions in China, the world's factory floor, sent shockwaves across industries leading to shortages and delays. The escalating trade war between the US and China, coupled with geopolitical tensions in other parts of the world, is further accelerating the unraveling of these intricate supply chains. Companies are now scrambling to diversify their sourcing and manufacturing operations, reducing their reliance on any single country. This trend towards regionalization and reshoring is likely to continue in the coming years, leading to higher costs and potentially less efficient production. The era of seamless, interconnected global trade may be coming to an end, replaced by a more fragmented and uncertain landscape. Section 8. The future of China, economic powerhouse or paper dragon. China's economic future hangs in the balance. The challenges it faces are daunting, from a shrinking workforce and mounting debt, to the complexities of transitioning from an export-driven economy to one that relies more on domestic consumption. The demographic shift, with an aging population, adds another layer of difficulty. Additionally, technological competition and geopolitical rivalry with other major powers such as the United States further complicate the landscape. The days of double-digit growth are over, replaced by a new normal of slower, more sustainable expansion. This shift requires China to innovate and adapt at an unprecedented pace. However, it would be premature to write off China's economic might. The country still boasts a vast domestic market, a highly skilled workforce, and a burgeoning middle class that drives consumption. The tech industry in particular has shown remarkable resilience and innovation. Furthermore, an ambitious government with a proven track record of fostering economic development continues to play a crucial role. Policies aimed at boosting innovation, infrastructure, and international trade are pivotal. Moreover, China's Belt and Road Initiative, if successful, could further enhance its economic and geopolitical influence, creating new markets and opportunities. The question is not whether China will remain an economic powerhouse, but rather what form that power will take. Will it be able to overcome its current challenges and emerge as a technological superpower leading the world in innovation and digital transformation? Or will it succumb to internal pressures and external competition, its economic miracle fading into history? The answer lies in how effectively China can navigate these turbulent waters, balancing growth with sustainability and innovation with stability. The world watches closely, as the future of China will undoubtedly shape the global economic landscape for decades to come. Whether it remains an economic powerhouse or becomes a paper dragon, only time will tell. Section 9. A call to action. Your voice matters in this global shift. The economic and geopolitical landscape is shifting rapidly, with profound implications for all of us. The rise of China, the escalating trade war, and the unraveling of global supply chains are just some of the forces reshaping our world. It is more important than ever to stay informed about these developments and to engage in thoughtful dialogue about their implications. Educate yourself about the issues, share your perspectives with others, and demand accountability from your leaders. The future is not preordained, it is shaped by the choices we make today. By engaging in informed debate and taking action, we can help create a more prosperous and secure future for all.